Hello, and welcome to another episode of On Track with Rey. Today we are going to talk about a new Fleischmann N-Scale locomotive that was just recently delivered. And we decided to do a video on this locomotive because it is really an exceptional model, and it needs a lot of praise, and I'm here to talk about that today. Fleischmann delivered the BR-44, which is known also by a lot of the railway men in Germany as the Jumbo. The BR-44 was one of the most powerful steam locomotives in Germany. It originally came out in 1926, and it was very powerful. It was able to haul 1,200 tons up pretty good grades. So the locomotive was very successful, and it was pretty much used all over Germany for a lot of different services. The main service that the Deutsche Reichsbahn and Deutsche Bundesbahn used for this locomotive was to pull, very heavy coal trains and very heavy ore trains. And there's never really been a BR-44 in N-scale. So we're really excited that Fleischmann decided to make this model, and they did such an exceptional job on this. Fleischmann currently offers three versions of the BR-44. The first version that we received is the Era 2 version. This is the Deutsche Reichsbahn version. And you would have seen this locomotive in Germany from 1926 until about 1945. The Era 2 version has the large Wagner smoke deflectors, and it has a regular coal tender. Then Fleischmann offers another version. It would be the Era 4 version. This is the Deutsche Bundesbahn version. And you would have seen this in Germany in the late 1960s all the way until the end of Era 4. I'm not exactly sure when that was, but that was probably, I would say, somewhere in the mid-80s or maybe even early 90s. But it has the Witte smoke deflectors. It also has a coal tender. And what's really great about the Fleischmann BR-44, there's a lot of metal on this locomotive, so it's really heavy. We're going to show you this locomotive run on the layout, and it's very strong. It's able to pull a lot of cars. And there's a lot of technical features that Fleischmann added to this locomotive that they didn't in the past. So for instance, it has digital running board lights, and you can turn those on and off. It also has digital cab illumination. It has extensive sounds, and the sound quality for an N-scale locomotive, absolutely incredible. There's a lot of bass to the sound, so it doesn't sound so tinny like a lot of other N-scale locomotives. They really did a phenomenal job on the sound library. Another thing we will show off when we run these locomotives on the layout is we will show you how slow and quiet it runs. I mean, the running performance is very exceptional, The third version that Fleischmann offers is a DDR version. So this would have been an East German version after the war. This BR-44 was a little bit different than the Bundesbahn version. It had an oil tender, and it had a larger RICO boiler, a reconstructed RICO boiler. This locomotive is very detailed. I mean, they're all beautifully detailed. And we will run these for you and show them off to you. LED lights, a fine, small, very beautiful running cam motor. I mean, they really did an exceptional job. And we're going to get some close-ups of these on the layout. We're going to run these around for you. But I personally believe right now the BR44 is absolutely one of the best N-scale locomotives on the market today. It has all the latest innovation. Like I said, it's mostly metal. It has a lot of LED lighting, has the running board lights, beautiful sound, and incredible running performance. We'll go over to the layout, and I'm going to fire some of these up. Well, that concludes our presentation of the new Fleischmann BR44. Like I said, it's really a wonderful model, and another great thing about it is after the war, the BR44 was used pretty much all over Europe. War reparations, there were a lot that went to France. You would have seen the BR44s in Poland, Austria, Czech Republic, and even Belgium. So very universal locomotive. You could use it for a lot of different themed layouts, and like I said, right now I think the BR44 is probably one of the, if not the best, N-scale locomotive on the market today. Thank you very much for watching On Track with Ray. We plan on doing a lot of great videos like this in the future. So thank you very much, and have a nice weekend.